us a little bit about the Ren. Like, how's it doing in the market? Where's it going?
The Renaissance is doing really well. It's got a lot of hype, and we're really excited about it. We made a commitment to make sure that we constantly come up with updates. And the big thing we're showing for Renaissance people this NAMM is MPC version 1.3. It's got some of the top requested features from the forums. Mostly like we have the ability now to do multiple plugin tracks. So in other words, if you have like something like contact that can be addressed by multiple tracks, you now can send a bunch of tracks to one plugin. You also can take that one plugin and play it across multiple tracks too. So it's a big CPU saver.
Also, you don't have to do those extra instances of that.
Exactly right. So now when you copy a sequence, it doesn't copy the plugins too. That was probably the number one.
I've actually been seeing some people ask about that too. Actually, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's number one. That's going to be big.
That is big. Actually.
Yeah. Another thing we're doing is we now allow you to customize the user interface of plugins. So if you have your own favorite plugin, you can actually build your own user interface using XML. Plugin users can plugin manufacturers can make their own. So rather than just having that plain field of knobs, now you can customize that, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, now you have the ability to add and remove chops manually with the mouse, or you can do it with the machine. You can do it with the I don't like saying the machine. You can do it with the MPC.
Right.
And there's a lot of cool things, but the big thing is this is sort of a secret. This is the first time people are hearing about this. We have a new vintage mode. Before, as you know, we did MPC 3000, we did MPC 60, and we did the SP1200. Now we have something called SP1200 ring mode. Because the SP1200, when you plugged into the jacks, if you plugged it in just halfway, you got an unfiltered sound. It's dirty. It's dirty sounding, and so we're going to be introducing that in 1.3 as well. So it'll be SP1200 ring mode.
Okay, so that's cute. I was actually going to ask about the emulation mode.
Yeah,
so that's cool. So, and you all got plans for other ones beyond that?
Oh yeah.
So it's like probably the table's infinite.
Yeah, I mean the cool thing is with that other button, it could be anything. We can. Who knows? It really depends on what people want and what
it's 950 mode.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Which is probably the same.
Actually,
MPC 60 mode, right?
MPC 60,
right?
Yeah, MPC 60 at 950 is pretty close. We have an MPC filter, which is the last filter on the list. If you choose that and you use the MPC 60, you're pretty close to 950.
Okay. Oh, nice. That's good to know.
Yeah, I've actually used that filter when talking about it. It's a pretty nice filter too. So,
and what do you think about the customizations? Because, like I said, you know my Killer B.
Yeah, the Killer B one. Yeah, I've seen that one. That's great. I think it's awesome. I started on the 2000 XL.
Okay.
That was my machine when I first started.
Okay.
And I always wanted to paint it because I always wanted to just paint it flat black and do something with the front caps, but I never had I never had the guts to spray paint it, and I was never.
I know what you mean, because I was pretty bored one weekend. I was like, I need to do something, and I've been contemplating, so that's why I did it.
Yeah.
But MPC stuff though, a lot of stuff to customize it.
Yeah,
Are you all planning on doing like any LE versions of the Ring?
Well, what we're gonna do is, we work closely with MPCstuff.com. They work with us, and they get the dimensions, and they do their skins and everything like that. So, and then we also 12-inch skins. They've been doing some work. They got the dimensions. They just did a gold one. It's really cool. Nice. And of course, you can always call out Bruce Forat. Bruce Forat is he's the master of customizations. Nobody tops him. And he helped out a lot. He helped out a lot with like the feel and the way the buttons work and everything like that. I was actually just talking to somebody today about that, because that was one of the big things about the MPC 3000. The buttons, since they're on a hinge, they would break a lot. People were saying like, we're using the same buttons. They're like, whoa. But like, while we like them, they still. So we added some extra supports in there too. So
they won't break.
So they don't travel so far.
Okay.
But
And what about the I know you all have, what is it, 3 expansions?
There's 4 actually.
4 expansions?
The Bank is one that comes with the Studio and the Renaissance, and then there's the 809, which comes with Renaissance and Studio. Additionally, there is the Wub and the Noise. The Wub is like a dubstep dance sort of synth, and the Noise is 8-bit chiptune, that kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
Like a lot of wacky sounds. Real fun.
Any plans for like more expansions to
Absolutely,
come with it?
yeah. I can't say anything now.
Right.
But yeah, we have.
No scoop, man.
Not quite yet. Nobody signed their contracts. You know? We got a lot of artists interested in doing their own expansion packs.
Okay.
And so, because the MPC is a sampler more than anything, we want to do a situation where we'll keep the kits in like a VST so that it preserves the artist's intention of what those kits would be.
Right.
But we're also going to give you the samples and give you the kits on your own, so you can I want to add his kick to his snare, and I want to double them up and then pitch them down and do whatever.
We may need to talk about doing a B-Boy Tech version of one of the kids.
Absolutely, we'd love to.
Doing some sound design.
Love to do it, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So, just because I know you also had something to do with it. You designed the 5000 too, right?
Yes, I did a lot of the UI, the user interface,
Okay.
and I did the manual. I wrote the manual.
All right. Now, personally,
Yeah.
like here, what you're talking to, you got a Ren user and a 5000.
5000,
user.
yeah.
And we both have had like 2000 XLs.
I still have mine.
Yeah. Well, I don't have my XL. I regret not having the XL. But with the 5000, are there still plans for an update?
There is.
Okay.
There is. The engineer we have working on that is actually working on MPC Renaissance.
Okay.
And so there are definitely plans to keep supporting the hardware lines, especially the 5000, because the 5000 is it was the last one we did, the last one we designed. So and I have a special place in my heart for that one.
Yeah, because you put in a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. I still have it. I'm thinking there's a few bugs in there that we know about, and we have some ideas on how we're going to go about fixing it. It's a matter of resources at this point.
Right.
But I'm fighting.
I think some people may not understand it. And I mean, listen, I'm a 5000 user. I want to see the update as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But I think what some people may not understand is that it is a matter of resources.
It really is.
And you have a really popular product on your hands right now. If you don't have like 2 rooms full of guys doing this stuff, you got one guy. That's the resource for that. So,
it's funny we say that we're the littlest big company in the world because Akai is me, project manager, Brian, Alex, he's the engineering director, and then we have the MPC team. I think there's 5 software engineers and 1 hardware engineer, and it's it's just a matter of trying to get people's time.
We got to pay some more overtime, man.
Right.
How soon is the update for Renaissance?
Renaissance update will be out February 15th.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so that's gonna be out. And if you guys want to run by the booth, I can show you a little preview of it.
Oh yeah.
So you have it loaded. Okay.
Oh yeah, the floor units all have MPC beta. So if you're out there, come out and check it out. Come to NAMM.
I know exactly what you mean, because actually I was playing with the Renaissance on the floor, and I noticed a lot of things that were different. So I can tell that you guys did do some changes.
Yeah, we did a lot of improvements to the messaging coming back from the pads. Like we always were really careful about making sure that the hits always came. The latency was really tight on the hits. So we want it to feel like hardware, but. Coming back, the messages, if you watch the pads in the 1.3, there it's just like you played it. It's really responsive, so we're really proud of it.
Yeah. One of the things is I know that there's we talk a lot about the similarities with the standalone shit and Ren, and kind of we compare notes and stuff.
Yeah.
Now I know that some things like the filters reported from the 5000 to the Ren.
Yep.
Are there any plans to port the synth? Is that even possible?
It is possible.
Because I'm thinking if I have a program that's done in the 5000 or a project that's done in the 5000, I port it over, almost everything goes over. But I'll have to use the 5000 as the synth.
Right, yeah.
Send it through.
Actually, a lot of the bank samples are actually the 5000 synth.
Okay.
It is possible, and it's a good idea.
Okay.
It's a good idea. I don't. when I say it's possible, I don't know how long it would take. So it's one of those things where I might have to look into it for you though. That's a pretty cool idea.
Really dope, man. Because I know a few 5,000 users that's a huge thing when people are talking about, because here's the initial shot. Whoa, the red. Oh, but it's not stereo. Oh, but look at all those good features, right? And then like when you get to the synth, because I used the mess out of that synth. It'd be nice to be able to port it over. Now, do you know if that synth is based on like the Ion, Elisa's Ion engine or something?
It's actually based on the Elisa's Fusion engine, which is actually the Fusion engine is different because the Fusion engine has it's a 3 oscillator synth, just like the Ion, but I'm going by memory here. Forgive me. It has the ability to do 3 or 4 envelopes, which I think, if I remember correctly, the Micron and the Miniac and the Ion, they had 3. But yeah, the other thing the Fusion could do is the Fusion could do panning of oscillators, and like it's like that spread knob that spreads them out. That was another thing, but it's a different engine. But
nice.
yeah.
B-Boy Tech Report.